is the team training aspect, the community-based aspect. It's kind of the heart and soul of Gymnazo. It's probably what most of you have heard and or seen and or participating in, actually looking at the crowd. Trevor Smith is one of our lead trainers for it, and he's been working with us for almost a year now, and is actually at Cal Poly now studying under kinesiology and getting his Bachelor's of Science in that. So, Trevor, you're the man. Come on up and let us know what it's all about.
Alright, so first of all, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. It's great to see some new faces out there showing interest in Gymnazo. I'm going to take a couple minutes of your time and just give you a brief snapshot of what Gymnazo team training is all about. I'm going to talk about why Gymnazo team training is different from what you're already doing, and why Gymnazo team training is different from the other fitness programs out there. So the first thing that comes to mind is our approach. The strategy that we use when we're designing our program is to focus on the human body as one whole system, not separate joints and separate muscles working independently of one another. We're three-dimensional beings. We move three-dimensionally. We move front to back, we move side to side, and we move rotationally. The various environments that we ask our bodies to perform in, whether it be running, biking, swimming, doing yard work, demand that our bodies function as one whole system in order for us to be effective in what we're doing. I mean, let's think about that for a second. 90% of the strength training machines and aerobic machines you're going to find in a typical health club are going to limit you to one plane of motion, that being the sagittal plane. You're going to only be moving up and down or front to back. So some examples, we've got a shoulder press machine, you're up and down. You're doing bicep curl machine, you're moving front to back. You're doing an ab crunch machine, you're moving front to back. You're doing leg extension, you're moving front to back. You're squatting, you're moving up and down. So, I mean, in the end, you're really just limiting yourself. You're leaving out those other two key planes of motion. You're becoming dysfunctional on those other two planes of motion. In Gymnazo, we're going to take our exercises and we're going to 3D them. So we can give you an example of lunge. Yeah, we're going to have you lunge front to back, but we're also going to have you lunge side to side, and we're also going to have you lunge in a rotational motion. All of the exercises in Gymnazo are going to be three-dimensionally balanced, and they're going to be biomechanically sound. So, put simply, they're going to be safe and they're going to be effective. Not only all that great stuff, but we're going to keep things new, we're going to keep things different. You're never going to do the same workout in any given month. We work off a quarter system, so every 3 months we take all of the workouts that we wrote and we trash them. We start from scratch and we write brand new ones using those same principles. The next thing I want to talk about is the fact that Gymnazo really is for anyone. Anyone can come into Gymnazo and be successful. When we have a potential client come to us, we recognize them as an individual with individual needs and individual goals. It's for that reason that we have the 3 separate programs within Gymnazo team training. We have the Ethos program, the Fortis program, and the Fortis Red program. Ethos is a program that was designed to cater to anyone. Anyone from any fitness level, any age group can participate in Ethos, benefit from it, be successful, and at the same time still be challenged. If you're someone that wants something more intense, wants an extra challenge, we have the Fortis program to do that. We have the Fortis Red program to do that for you. The next thing I want to talk about, and I think this is really the most important thing when I think about Gymnazo, is the fact that through Gymnazo we're giving you a community. Group exercise in the past has been a setting in which you can expect to be exercising with anywhere from 20 to 30 different people. People you may know, people you may not know. And that's great, there's nothing wrong with that. Group training has a lot of benefits. Studies show without a doubt that in group training, individuals are more likely to push themselves harder, they're more likely to go that extra mile that they wouldn't go on their own. So in Gymnazo we said, let's take that tool and see if we can make it just a little bit better. So we take that idea geared towards the masses, geared towards a large group of people, and we zoom it into a slightly more personal approach. When you come to a Gymnazo class, it's not going to be 20 to 30 people. It's going to be anywhere from a couple people to 8 people max. When you exercise in a Gymnazo class, you're not going to be a nameless, faceless person exercising amongst strangers. In Gymnazo, we're a family. Gymnazo, we really are a community. And I think that is the key intangible that sets Gymnazo apart from everything else and really makes us special. So with that, I want to introduce one of those members of our family, one of the community, is Brett Jones. Brett Jones is he owns and runs the Nautical Bean Coffee Shop in the Madonna Shopping Center. He's also going to be opening a new location downtown pretty soon here. Brett's been training with us for a little over a year now, and I think Brett is a great story, a great testimonial, because his wife Kristen has been training with us since Gymnazo first began. And for a while there, Brett was a little skeptical about Gymnazo. He wasn't sure if he needed it or if he was really going to buy into it. He came in, he tried us out, and never left. So now he's gonna share some of that experience with you guys.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming out tonight. My story about fitness is probably a lot like a lot of yours. You know, I would get a membership to a gym, get my 5 training sessions with a trainer, implement that plan, and then what am I going to do? You know, maybe I would pick up an issue of men's health, read the article on some kind of workout plan, implement that. And you know, I never really got my results from it. I would feel a little bit healthier. I'd feel glad that I went into the gym for an hour, ran on the treadmill for 30 minutes, talked to someone for 15 minutes, you know, got about 20 cups of water. You know? But it just wasn't there for me. And then my wife is doing this Gymnazo thing. And it's like, I was telling her, you don't need that. I go, you can be disciplined enough like me and go talk to people for half an hour upstairs and be great. And she goes, I need this. I need the community. I need these people. They're holding me accountable. I can't just go upstairs and do it. I have too much ADD. And I think we all suffer from way too much gym ADD. There's too many machines. There's too many different exercises that we can do. And we just don't have the knowledge. You know, those 5 free training sessions with a trainer just don't get you prepared to get your body to where it needs to be. So I started Gymnazo. And like they said, they can't kick me out of there. I'm a 5-day-a-weeker. I see people from my 9:30 team. I see people from a 6 o'clock team. I see people from my 5:30 team here now. And the main thing about Gymnazo is this sense of community. You know, when I wasn't involved with it, I'd say, okay, I'm going to go to the gym today. You know, I've got 3 kids, I've got 2 businesses, things stack up. And the first thing to go out the door was my fitness. And so I'd say, I'll just scratch that. But we all know from a life level, if you have an appointment for something, a dentist appointment, an appointment with a doctor, you're going to keep that appointment because you don't want to cancel on somebody. With me, I have an appointment at 5:30. I'm not going to cancel that appointment. You know, I don't want to go through online and cancel it anyway, so I might as well just show up. You know, it allows you to keep those appointments for your health. And Gymnazo has been the benefit for me. I brought in a little example to show you how it's helped me. This is what I used to carry around with me every day. You know, it's 45 pounds. I used to be about 190 pounds, and now about 145. So this is actually a little bit light for what I was carrying around with me every day. Through Gymnazo and working out and having proper diet, that's gone now. You know, yeah, you know, I started to cut a little bit of weight going to the gym every day, you know, but not every day, I mean 3 days a week. Like running on the treadmill a little bit, some stuff would go away. But mentally, I was never going to lose all that. With different programs and the community that we have, it's allowed me to get rid of that. And, you know, yeah, you know, I've lost the weight, but now it's not about just a goal. It's about a process and a lifestyle. And that's what Gymnazo helps you build. Helps you build a proper diet, helps you build a sense of community, and an overall better fitness. I'm not tired anymore. I don't have excuses for going to the gym. And it's given me another family, which I love dearly. So I want to thank my trainers, and I definitely want to thank all my team members here today that push me every day in that place. Because without them, I couldn't do it. So thanks, everybody.